Good evening, good evening. Welcome all KOM Transportations. Keep on moving. Subscribers, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the link below. I'm going to stop and give y'all a minute to hit the link because this information you're not going to want to miss. We're linked in? Great. So, let me start off by saying I've started a box truck business. 26-foot Freightliner, Cummins engine, Allison transmission with a lift gate. I want to stop and give a huge shout out before I even start talking. Give these planes a minute to get to their destination. I want to give a huge shout out to the box truck couple. Everything I've learned, I took steps from them and I applied it to my own business, and it was tremendous. Okay. I hope I get a chance to meet you guys soon. So I work for a mom, Nicole. Let me start there. My fiance's name is Mikhail. We both still work. We have not left our jobs. I work for a huge hospital here, and I'm in Atlanta. I've been there almost 20 years. I wanted to venture out and start my own business. Like whoever's subscribing, I know you guys are with me. There are no easy roads to starting this business. Don't let nobody fool you. They're lying to you. Okay? I am going to give you more content on step by step. I just want to tell you my first experience, what the steps I went through, the pitfalls, things to prepare for. Then I will come back with future content with step by step. I just want you guys to know what I've experienced in the last 2 days, okay? So let me start off by saying, if you're looking for a box truck and you're thinking about going the rental route, I tried Budget, Penske, Ryder, Hogan, Co-op. I couldn't find a box truck for rent. My mind was, if you rent a box truck, you don't have to worry about maintenance. Okay, but what do you do when you can't find a box truck and you've already paid $300 for your DOT registration? You've already paid $3,000 down on commercial insurance. It's not cheap. Huge shout out to my insurance guy, Reham at Bulldog Insurance. I will link all this information in the description box, you guys. Progressive was too high. I did not expect to have to put in so much money to start this business, but it was expensive. You need a DOT medical card. You need a UCR. You need to get MCS 150, I think. I will do a future video on every step. You need to create a compliance binder to keep your truck. You need a DOT inspection. Okay. This is saying I know planes as they pass by. American Airlines pass by. So I literally couldn't find a box truck. So my next step was, we've got to buy a box truck. I did not want to put anything in our personal credit. So we were able, thank you, Jesus, we were able to get our box truck under a business line of credit. I will be available for consultations on how to do that and not affect your personal credit. You do need money down. My fiance is a veteran. We thought because we were with Navy Federal that there was going to be some cheaper rates, that we didn't have to pay as much down. Not true, you guys. Navy Federal told us they wanted 25% down on our truck. You're talking about a box truck. Guys, if you're talking about buying a box truck in 2022, right now, today's date is, I think, June 8th, 2022. Box trucks are ridiculous. Prices are ridiculous right now, okay? So if you're trying to put down 25% of the price and you're starting a business, they already put you in the red, okay? Have money set aside for incidentals. Anything can happen, as I will tell you along my journey. We're able to find a box truck. If you're looking for a box truck, you can't go the rental route. Go to Facebook Marketplace. We found a 2016 Freightliner with a Cummins engine, Allison transmission with a sleeper, okay, on Facebook Marketplace, okay. Um, we were able to get our truck under a business line of credit. We did not have to use our personal credit, and we are a new business. Don't let anybody tell you it's not possible. They are lying to you. Get in touch with me. Leave a comment. I will help you get a truck, okay? No matter what state you in, I got you. So we find a truck. We finance our truck. We put our money down. If you're in the state of Georgia, you do need to apply for your IFTA for gas taxes, and you need to apply for your tag, which is under IR something. I will give you the information in a later video. I just want you to know my first experience out here. Our purpose was to jump on Amazon Relay because we were advised that once my authority became active on 6/26. I start calling brokers. I got on the DAT load board. I paid for DAT load board, not the expensive one, the cheapest one they had. I start calling brokers. Every broker I called, with my authority being less than 2-3 weeks, advised me I need to be active for 90 days. That's 3 months. So I immediately jump on Amazon Relay because now we have an expense to pay. We have insurance. We have a truck note. Okay, that's not included maintenance. I literally make sure all of our insurance. If you need $1 million policy, please go to Amazon Relay and look at the requirements of everything you need before you apply. If you apply before your requirements are met, they are now going through a company called RIMS to verify all information for a box truck for 26 foot, which is needed with a lift gate for Amazon Relay. If you do not have that information, RIMS will send that information back to Amazon Relay and deny your application. Make sure all your information is correct before you apply, okay? Just a tidbit. We got approved for our Amazon Relay a week after we got our insurance. So now I'm ready to hit the road, you guys. I booked our first load, which was Thursday and Friday. I booked 2 loads, both starting at 1:20 in the morning, okay? From Atlanta MGE 8. The first load was going to Milledgeville. There was supposed to be 2 stops, one in Milledgeville, one in Lavinia, Georgia. Because we weren't supposed to be there until 1:20, this is my first day. Amazon rates you based on performance. Whether you're using the app, whether you're on time, whether you're loaded on time with drop off, like they give you a time frame when you need to pick it up, you need to leave, make your first stop pickup, leave your first stop pickup. So every last step of the way, Amazon is tracking you like a report card, okay? Keep that in mind. So because our arrival time wasn't until 1:20, I told my fiance, no, we need to go early because you have to prepare for anything. Traffic, checking in, because you have to go in and get a temporary ID badge to get into the facility, okay? Then you have to go to check in, speak to somebody, give them your load ID, go to the guard shack, give them your load ID before you can get to the check-in part, you guys. So step by step, I will be filming. I will be giving you future content on film on my step by step on what my first day was like with Amazon Relay and my next trip, which I plan on booking after I tell you about this video. So we arrived to the Amazon facility. I'm so excited. I'm taking pictures. I'll include those in this video. I'm taking pictures. I'm anxious. I'm excited. Everybody's excited to start owning their own money without dealing with corporate on your back. Okay? It's a big difference when you work in corporate, you know where I'm coming from. So we arrived at 11:30. I remind you, we're not supposed to be there until 1:20. So if they're telling you that you can only arrive 45 minutes early, lies, okay? Get there as early as possible, especially if you are new, because you are rated on your performance, okay? We arrive at 11:30. We go in, I get our temporary ID badges. You have to take your driver's license in to where it says main, it's going to say main Amazon location. Go into those doors, speak to somebody at the desk, get your temporary ID badges. I go get back in the truck. We go to the guard shack. We tell them our last three of our load ID. They tell us what dock door to go to. I think our dock door was 303. We drive around to our dock door because that means our items are ready to be loaded. And that's an hour. We're so early, you guys, but our stuff was ready, okay? I'm not saying it's going to happen on every route. I can only tell you about what happened on my first load with Amazon Relay. So we go in, I scan packages first because as I scan, we're able to go ahead and start loading the truck. Amazon Relay gives you a certain amount of time to have those packages packed and you're out the door. Scan your items, go ahead and check out, okay? Because we had some loose items in the back. When you go in, you're going to go through some doors. You go straight to check in, give them the load ID, and they're going to tell you what route you're taking. Our route was 3 and 4. You go to that dock door. Our dock door was 303. The items are behind that dock door. I'm learning how to work the lift gate at Amazon Relay. I will be doing a video on all of this, you guys. This is just my first video. I just want to give you a heads up, but I will be taking you guys step by step. I will be available for consultations. Anything you need in order to get started in this business, I am going to be available, okay? We're also doing dispatching. So if there are 53-footers out there, 26-foot, even vans, reefers, we are available for dispatching. Because I have made relationship with brokers. I'm here and I'm available, okay? Just starting a business, and I was doing a little dispatching before I started this. Let's keep that in mind. So we scan all of our packages. We have loaded our truck from front to back. We were advised at checkout that our route had changed. Be prepared for route changes. So we no longer had to make a second stop. We were scheduled for 3 stops. That would be the location you're picking up at, the first stop, the first post office, and the last post office. We only had to go to one. We were advised we would still be paid for both routes. There were so many items, they packed our truck from front to back, okay? We got it done. We're on the road, you guys. We get to our first post office, nobody's there. Because, again, we have a sleeper. We go in the back, we set an alarm. I think it only took like 30 minutes for somebody to arrive. Because I'm not really sound asleep. I heard her when she opened the gate. So we get up, we drive around to the loading dock for the post office. Don't think every post office has an electronic lift gate. They don't. This location did not. There was a chain you had to pull the lift gate up and put it down on your truck. We unload our packages. We're on our way home, you guys. We're literally 33 minutes from our home. We stop, we gas up. Our truck makes noise out of nowhere. We thought we had a blown tire. Even though we did a pre-trip. I always do a pre-trip. This is what I'm going to explain to you guys. That's essential. Pre-trip, they tell you check your tires, check your fluids, check your lights, your signal lights, all of those things. By the way, check your lube and your tires. We did not have a blowout, you guys. Our U-joint on our sorry, my dogs are barking. Our U-joint on our drive shaft broke. The entire drive shaft blew off our truck on the first load. Flew in the middle of the expressway, which has grass in the middle. We pull over. We're no longer able to go anywhere. We call 24/7 mobile repair guy. They charge us $500 to come look at our vehicle and tell us what was wrong, because I thought it was a Cadillac converter. It wasn't. It was the drive shaft. But we were still charged those $500, and he could not fix it on site. Fine. We pay that amount. Now we need a tow truck. We found a mechanic that said he can fix it. He's only 2.8 miles away from where we're located. We were charged $200 to drive 2.8 miles to a mechanic. So I called my mom. She comes, picks us up. We ride around this freeway until we find our drive shaft, because a new one costs $1,800. We were able to get that drive shaft with a shop here in Atlanta. They were able to fix it, put new U-joints on it, and this guy was able to repair it. Huge shout out to DJ's Auto Repair in Eatonton, Georgia. Okay? So, keep in mind, you guys, if you buy a used truck, keep money aside. Prepare for incidentals. They will happen. They happened on my first day. We did not expect to have to repair anything on day one, but we did. Okay? So, I want you guys to stay tuned. Prepare for future content. I will come back with another video this week. I do have a whole podcast room set up for you guys. Lovely wine, all that. We're going to do it. I do have another podcast called Cocktails and Conversations. If you want help on starting a box truck business, please leave a link in the comment. You want help on starting a car hauling business, hot shot, flatbed, please leave information in the comment. I have multiple streams of income for you guys. Even if you want to start in the medical business, I'm a coder. I have information on that. Feel free to reach out to me regarding any of this information. I will be happy to help. I just need you guys to hit that subscribe button below. Stay tuned for future content and keep on moving.